Good morning, students. I am Professor Nitin Karoulia from Sagar Institute of Research and Technology Excellence, Bhopal. The topic that we are going to take up today from the subject management concept and practices, and the topic is planning. So first of all, we should understand the meaning and concept of planning. What is planning? And we will understand everything about planning in detail. So planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and who is going to do it. Planning bridges the gap from where we are to where we want to go. It is one of the basic managerial functions. Planning involves setting objectives and developing appropriate courses of action to achieve these objectives within given time period. It is closely connected with creativity and innovation. Another important ingredient of planning is time. Plans are always developed or for a fixed time period, as no businesses can go on planning endlessly. So we see from the screen that planning is deciding where to go, when to do, how to do, what to do, who is going to do it, and why it has to be done. Okay, so this is a cyclic process. Now we are going to discuss the features and characteristics of planning. So the basic feature of planning is the planning contributes to objectives. It starts with the determination of objectives. We cannot think of planning in absence of objectives. We need to have something in mind for which the planning is to be done. Okay, it also decides the methods and steps to be taken. Planning is the basic function of management. It is first function to be performed by every manager. No other function can be executed without planning, as all the other functions depend on the objectives set up in planning. Pervasive planning is required at all levels of the management and in all types of organizations. It is not a function restricted to top level managers only, but planning is done by managers at every level. Futuristic and forward looking. It is looking ahead or futuristic. So in planning, we always decide what is to be done in the future. Nothing talking about the past. It is only the way forward or in future what we are supposed to do. Here managers try to make predictions for future, and these predictions are made on the basis of past experiences of the manager. Planning is a continuous process. It is a never ending process because after making plans also, one has to be in touch with the changes in changing environment and in selection of the one best way. Planning involves decision making. Planning function is needed only when different alternatives are available and we have to select the most appropriate one or the most suitable one. But if there's one alternative available, then there's no requirement of planning because obviously you have to go with the same one option that is available to you, right? Planning is a mental exercise. It is mental process which requires higher thinking. That is why it is kept separate from operational activities. Planning requires high level of intelligence as it involves making choices. So planning, we see it is a managerial function. To summarize, planning is a managerial function. It is goal oriented. It is pervasive. That is, it is applicable to all levels of the organization, with whether it is lower management, whether it is middle management, or it is top management. It is a continuous activity. It has to be ongoing. You cannot do a planning one time and sit back and relax. There's no need for planning further. It is an ongoing process because things keep on changing, environment keep on changing, and so does your planning. It is an intellectual process. You have to put in so much of brain and energy into it. It is a futuristic process because you have to decide about the future because whatever happened in the past cannot be changed. So it is a futuristic process and it is a decision-making process wherein you have to come up with one best alternative out of the available options. So students, that is all in today's class. We will continue the topic in the next session. Thank you.